Hello everyone and welcome back to Chronos Plays Phoenix Wright Trials and Tribulations. Today we're going to a new episode. Oh yeah, I guess we can save first because I actually haven't save right there. That's fine though. Oh, we're in trial? That's enough. This court sees no reason to further prolong the trial. This case is extremely clear. I see no room for misinterpretations of the facts. It wasn't me. I swear it wasn't me. The evidence and testimony that we have seen and heard are conclusive. The victim was alone at this table when he drank? No, you're wrong. I know what I saw. I saw. Oh, he's the victim? I saw someone else there, a man. He's the real killer. Me? Are we poisoning a cup of coffee? Shit, dog, we should have done that last time! Why won't anyone believe me?
Well, I say it's pretty clear, pretty much wraps this case up, wouldn't you? Mr. Wright?
This court finds the defendant guilty. Well, shit, that was a short chapter. This court is adjourned. We lost to Winston? That start of the new year always makes me feel like I could take on the whole world. I bet it does, Maya. So, I've decided that our resolution should be Zavare, take on the world. What do you think? Sure, whatever, Maya, but I think maybe you had more than enough mistletoe cake. Never! You gotta eat a lot of cake during New Year's. It's practically a tradition. Like watching the fireworks on TV or playing a board game. Hey, pal! Detective Gumshoe. Happy New Year, Detective! Oh, likewise. Now listen up, Wright. I wanna... Here's to another fruitful year of lawyer-police cooperation. Oh, yeah, me too. All right, pal. You got some explain to. Have you got a holiday present for me, Detective? What? Well, here, have this. It's, really not much, but... Yay, thanks! Look, pal, we need to have a talk. Take a seat. Hey, what about Pearly? You haven't forgotten her present, have you? No, I mean, yes. I mean, no. Are you doing this on purpose? Guess I'm busted. How did you like my first practical joke of the year? Very funny, pal. Now let's see how funny you think it is when I show you this. What is it? A magazine? Hey, I want to see. Deadly poisoning brings guilty verdict. Defense attorney Wright trounced. Trounced? Let me see that. Defense attorney gave an almost childishly amateur performance yesterday. What the heck is this? It's a report, pal, about you! Listen to me. Listen to this. Mr. Wright takes full responsibility for the ruling of the case. Well, and don't tell me you don't remember anything about it. But I don't remember anything about it. When was that issue from anyways? December of last year, which I guess makes it last month. Which makes it old news, you mean? But I wasn't involved in a poisoning case in December. So what do you... Oh, we have like a doppelganger going on? So, wait, what? Don't we have IDs and checks and shit like that? Like, don't they call the office? So what do you think this is all about, Nick? If it wasn't you, pal, then that leaves only one possibility. No way! You don't mean... A photo. A phony Nick! It must be Gumshoe's idea of a joke. Guess he's starting off the year with one too. So, what are you gonna do about it, pal? What do you mean, what am I gonna do about it? Well, it's your fault the judge found the defendant guilty in this case. My fault? How do you figure that out? Because the Phoenix Wright is super famous now. Well, maybe only sort of. Yeah! See what happens when you hotshots start getting too full of yourself? Well, I didn't do anything. Wrong, at least. At least not that I can remember. You better make this right, pal, now! And that means taking the case back to court. Got it? Sounds like we got our first case of the new year. Let's tackle it with gusto. I don't know. The judge already issued a guilty verdict once in this case. It's not gonna be easy to get it overturned. I guess that New Year's resolution is gonna have to wait till next year. So you're taking the case, right? Good. I'm gonna head over to the courthouse then. After that, I'm gonna go back to the precinct. Drop by if you need something, okay, pal? How the hell? Guess people are starting to know the name Phoenix Wright. If a client entrusted a case to me based on my reputation, I guess I'm kind of responsible. But why would someone want to impersonate me? What sort of guy would do that? Do they not? How is that possible? Like, scamming someone out of their money as a phony, like, Phoenix Wright, that seems likely. Going to court and doing a whole trial and losing the Winston Payne, which is just amazing, should instantly cause some suspicion as to they didn't contact my office, they didn't have my IDs or anything like that, or at least my real IDs. You know, didn't have my, like, spunky sidekick here. I think that's the word kids use today for hyper. Is that true? Wait a minute. We want to make sure I didn't just say anything inappropriate. Spunky definition. Courageous and determined. There you go. Sorry. I said it, and I'm like, when I said spunky sidekick, and all of a sudden my head was like, oh, you need to look that up, like, right now. Just to make sure. What to do. So, what's our first move? I guess we go down to the detention center and talk. Wait a sec, Nick. The person behind bars because of you. Harvard is going to be jumping at the chance to meet you, right? Hey, let's get one thing straight. It wasn't me. It was a fake me that did this. Huh, I wonder if he looks exactly like you. And he looked like him. You're phony. Oh, it's Phoenix spelled backwards. Yeah. I hope not. Shudder. And what kind of name for an evil double is that, anyways? Ha, Nick, I got it! If you're gonna ask whether it's... I've got a twin brother. The answer's no. Spoil sport! You know, Gumshoe was acting weirder than usual? Was it just me? What do you mean? I mean, he was really worked up. Like a guy who just found out he's going to be a dad or something. I mean, he might have gotten someone pregnant. Maybe. I was about to say something really mean. Gumshoe seems like an alright guy. What are you gonna say, Chronos? I'm like, yeah, maybe he visited the sperm bank or something and donated, and that's how he gets someone pregnant. That's the only way possible, right? No, that's just me, alright? Gumshoe is an alright guy. He kinda sucks at his job sometimes, but he's kinda alright at it some other times. Make a good receptionist, maybe. Maybe, I don't know. He gets coffee kinda quick, right? For like the other detectives? So that'd be kind of cool. Yeah, I guess he was acting kind of strange. Maybe he realized he got strong feelings for you, Nick. Considering how we interact, I seriously doubt that, Maya. Well, he wasn't nervous because of you. Then maybe it's because of our new guilty client. Paper? Just can't believe you got an impersonator. I can't either. But look on the bright side. Only famous stars have people impersonating them. Not really. This isn't funny, Maya. It's just not just an impersonation. This guy stole my identity. And someone may have been wrongly convicted as a result. Guess you shouldn't have gone into showbiz, huh, Nick? I'm not in showbiz. I am a lawyer. So you still get that badge? Yeah, I'm a lawyer, aren't I? Yeah, but I just didn't think you'd keep on being one for this long. You have to admit, you've had some close brushes with death because of your job. I fail to see how being a lawyer is more dangerous than channeling dead people. I mean, I'm surprised I kept this job for this long too without getting goddamn paid, apparently. You? So, how's your spirit medium training going?
Well, I stand in the rushing waters of the shower head every day.
That's called taking a shower. What happened to the rushing waters of a waterfall?
Well, I kind of am taking a break. I'm having a lot of trouble right now, you know?
Last year's incident must still be on her mind. I haven't seen Maya train at all since that time. I think Mia said that it's because Maya's kind of torn these days. Mia helped me out in the court again last time.
So cool that you get to meet my sis like that.
Yeah.
We mediums lose consciousness when we are channeling, so I don't get to see my sis.
I never really thought about it that way. You get to see her last time, didn't you? With Pearl? Hey, if you want to meet Mia, why don't you just have Pearl's call her?
No, I couldn't do that. I'd be too worried about her.
I guess Maya's got all sorts of things to think about too, despite her immaturity saying otherwise.
So you still can't remember anything about Godot, huh?
I already told you I have no idea who he is, let alone why he dislikes me so much.
Well, he sure seems to have a problem with you for some reason. You better watch your back, Dick. Coffee lovers can be quite bitter.
You're just making that up, Maya.
Thinking of an old case that's already been ruled on? That's not like Gumshoe, is it?
I'm assuming it's someone he knows that got convicted. No, he barely manages to stay on top of the cases in front of him.
Yeah, he's always busy and gets dirt pay. I mean, look at the dusty old coat he wears.
He could just really like that coat. You mean he gets paid dirt, or do you really think they pay him in gravel? Right, let's move to the detention center.
This is nerve-wracking waiting to meet our new client. I wonder just what kind of person you tricked and got found guilty.
Keep it down, Maya. The kind of talk could ruin me. I know you. You're the Byrde lady, right?
How could you, Mr. Wright? How could you do this to me?
Oh, that's why Gumshoe... Oh, because he has a crush on her.
They put me in solitary. I haven't been able to stop crying.
Aren't you?
Yes, I am. I'm totally, utterly let down. Are you? Don't pretend you don't know me. It's me, Maggie. Remember Maggie Byrde?
Maggie Byrde. That's how you pronounce that, right? I think it is. I'm gonna keep pronouncing that. Yeah. Or is it just Byrde? Maggie Byrde. You know what? Yeah, it's just Byrde. Not Byrde, not Byrde. Maggie Byrde. She's the policewoman I defended last time. She was accused of murdering her lover. He was a cop too. What are you doing in here? Didn't I get you acquitted?
Oh, sure. Very funny. Out of the fifth-rate defense job, you come in here and just start making jokes? You better up and tell her what happened, Nick. Oh, I see.
So that's where we stand right now.
I'm sorry you've been caught up in another murder. My whole life has been nothing but a whirlwind of bad luck and failures.
I vaguely remember her saying the exact same thing last time.
But I don't mind. What's one more disaster in my life?
Don't they have death row in this game? For every murder, there's nothing, right? All capital punishment all the time. So you should be a little worried.
At least for now the real Mr. Wright is here with me. I won't let the world keep me down, sir.
Maggie Byrde.
So how come you're dressed like that, Maggie? And not in a prison jumper? Last year you looked so sharp in that police uniform. I was fired after that incident last year. Oh, I'm sorry. It's okay, I don't mind one bit. I enjoyed being on the force, but I think it was time for me to move on. So, what do you do now?
In the second act, pretty much just voicing these two the same.
The second act of the life of Maggie Byrde, I'm playing the role of a waitress. A waitress?
Yo, can you go over a second? Because I'm pretty sure I either saw someone from Danganronpa hanging on the wall, or I saw something silly.
Yeah, I'm in a French restaurant. It's a small place, but it's quite fashionable.
I guess we're not going back.
My charming smile and sharply figure came through for me. And my owner, Mr. Armstrong, hired me straight away, sir.
And then you get into this mess straight away, right?
Yeah, you can put it that way.
What happened?
This whole mess started the 3rd of last month. And it happened at Tres Bien. Tres Bien? Yeah, it's a restaurant where good service and a friendly smile are always included. Oh. There were 2 men at the table, both drinking coffee. One of them was wearing a scouter. It was kind of weird. And then...
I like the cup.
One of the men slipped some poison into the victim's cup. The victim just took one sip and was gasping for air. I was so shocked I passed out.
Isn't there a second poisoning in this game? Is that gonna be a recurring theme?
Hey, hold on, Maggie. What? You keep calling the guy the victim. Didn't you know the guy who was killed? Not at all. I've never seen the guy before. Oh.
But she wouldn't have had a motive to kill him then, I guess. It could be random. And then the other man, the killer, who was apparently my doppelganger, you saw him, right?
Of course. A good witch must be attentive to the clientele.
So you saw the killer, but you were found guilty of the crime anyway. How come?
You tell me, Mr. Wright!
I guess the answer to the question is my phony. Anyways, you saw the killer. Better see if I can get a description of the guy. Guilty verdict.
So if you saw the murderer, why were you still convicted? 'Cause no one else saw.
Saw what?
The other man. The one who put the poison in the victim's coffee. Everyone testified that way. Mr. Armstrong, the customer, everyone. The victim was sitting alone at his table this whole time.
But how's that possible?
I don't know, but nobody, not one person would believe me, sir. Even Phoenix Wright, my one last hope for a fair trial failed me. What a pathetic offense! My granny could have done a better job.
Look, that wasn't me, okay?
And then, he found something a bit incriminating in my apron pocket.
What?
A small bottle of poison. What? Poison? It was in your pocket? When I passed out when the victim collapsed, the killer must have slipped the poison into my pocket when I was unconscious.
Does this restaurant not have, like, security cameras? Is it gonna be the owner?
And no one else saw this other guy. No, sir. That's what everyone said, but I don't see how they could have missed them.
The other guy.
I was the one who took the coffee to the 2 men.
Oh? And what was your impression of them?
Well, when I first saw them, I kind of thought they might be in the music industry. In music? How come? Well, one of them had some sort of earpiece and an emo magician's musician, not magician. The emo magician's look about him. And there was a sample CD on the table, sir. Earpiece and a sample CD, huh? Did you get a look at the CD at all? It had a band's name written on it. I think it was MC something.
Was it Mix-a-Lot?
They must have been preparing for their debut, I guess.
So it was a band CD, maybe a promo CD.
Maybe it was MC Screwdriver.
Get serious. Maya, would you buy the CD of a group named that?
Yes? Huh. What was the name of that group again? MC Hacksaw? No, MC... What about the killer? What did he look like? Well, I don't really remember. Only that was a young man, well built like the victim, really.
Okay. Here? Oh yeah, I need you to ask a question about this.
Hey, this is the article about my case.
Can you tell me anything about the guy who was pretending to be me?
Yes, sir. It was the morning after I'd been arrested. I met you in the visitor's room here. You were wearing one of your super sharp suits.
Me?
Yeah, you, Mr. Wright. Hey, Maggie, was my evil double I
am here?
Is too? No, I don't remember a phony you, Maya. Oh, it would have been so cool.
Just Maya with a goatee.
And you get really worked up and passionate. I'm gonna get you cleared out of this crime.
I'm gonna get you cleared out of this crime. Okay. Yeah, okay, I get the picture, but you met me in person before, so how come you didn't realize the guy wasn't the real me?
Guess, looking back now, it was a little strange.
Only a little?
Well, okay, so you were a bit taller than normal, and you look a bit shady, and your voice was a bit weird.
Oh, so the guy was nothing like me then?
But you had your spiky hair and blue suit.
Is that all it takes for someone to imitate me?
How about everyone else in the courtroom, like the judge or the observers? Didn't they realize he was an imposter? Everyone had these big question marks on their faces.
What? It seemed like no one wanted to say something?
This case keeps getting weirder and weirder. Mr. Wright, do you think it's possible for a retrial?
Probably. The court ruled in the absence of a genuine defense attorney. So we should be able. Actually, that's true. That trial. Yeah. No, that would be a mistrial. I think at that point, and it would actually lead to a whole lot of questioning for the court system there, for like the people that I don't know didn't verify the attorney's identity, or called my office, or had my super spirit medium psychic that's always there with me. Except for that one time where she was kidnapped, and that other time, like, where she left and I replaced her with another teenage girl. That's different, though. So we should be able to get a retrial.
Mr. Wright, do you think we'll win next time? Sir? My life has been a full course of meal bad luck, complete with the defeat for dessert. And I was 6 months old when I fell from the 9th floor of my apartment building. I've been hit by a lot of vehicles, gotten sick from all sorts of food, failed at almost every test I've taken, experienced almost every kind of disaster.
You were able to, like, become a cop. That's not easy. Like, I've known people that's gone through, like, the police academy stuff. I know people that tried and couldn't do it. It's not easy. So you were able to do that. I'm assuming it's the same in this game, right? I don't know what kind of police academy stuff they have in Japan, but I know this is like pseudo Japan America hybrid world. But I'm assuming it was a difficult test and you were able to pass it. I mean, also you fell out of the story when you were 6 months old or something like that, and 9 floors. So like, you're lucky in some regard.
I even landed a phony lawyer when I had the misfortune of being accused of murder again. But I will survive. Maybe Maggie Byrde always lives to fight another day.
Or because Maggie Byrde lives to fight, maybe.
And one day I'll find it. Just you wait and see. I'll find that one single moment of good luck.
Honestly, surviving a fall from the 9th floor is pretty good luck.
Zine, whatever, is really gonna pay for this.
What are you staring at me like that for? Maya's right. Whoever it is that I thought it was a good idea to use my name and get an innocent girl convicted of murder had better watch out.
We'll find him. Don't you worry. We'll get Zin for you. Thank you. I'll tell you where Tres Bien is.
Tres Wright, the restaurant where the murder took place.
Yes, sir. When you go, please tell Mr. Armstrong I said hi. Sure, let's go, Nick.
All right, Nick, let's go check out this restaurant and its food. Okay. Badge?
That badge! Is it real?
Of course it's real.
That's what they all say. But I've been duped before. Give it to me for a second.
Chomp?
She bit into it. And I left a few teeth marks on it, too.
You can see that.
I just I couldn't remember if that means if it's real or fake.
I said it was real. Maya?
Thanks for your help last year. Oh, it was nothing. I'm glad we get you off the hook. I hope you can help me out this year, too. Yeah, me too. It'd be sweet if we could get the verdict overturned. I know you used to be on the police officer, but I'm incarcerated now, so I can't use my connections to help you. I can tell you about all I can tell you about now is info about ex-cons or the clientele at Tres Bien, sir. Aw, don't let it get you down, Maggie.
Because you don't know Godot. You do know Gumshoe, right? Or at least Gumshoe knows you.
Oh, Detective Gumshoe! He really looked out for me when I was on the force.
Have you seen him recently?
No,
Oh, she looked mad there for a second.
he's never been to the restaurant. Guess he's not a fan of French cuisine, huh?
He probably can't afford, to be honest.
He's an instant noodle type of guy after all.
Not really my choice.
He prefers the simple things in life, like being poor.
Or he's simply too poor to afford anything else, yeah. And there's you.
No matter but no matter what happens, I'll never let things get me down. You're always so positive, aren't you, Maggie? Macho Maggie Byrde, they say. The early bird catches the worm, a bird in the hand. Wow, all the phrases are named after you? And I never turn my back on anything. You're really so strong, aren't you, Maggie? Macho Maggie Byrde, they say. I'm a tough old bird. Tough old bird, Nick. Do you get it?
Yeah, no, I get it. I'm good. Great. Yeah, that's it for this episode. Thanks for watching. We'll do this next time. Have a great day.